We believe music is so valuable in everyone's life, and it's an integral part of a child's development. So our desire was to really create a love for music in each of our students.
Quality is very important in that, and also just a very well-rounded experience, giving them a chance to try as many different things as possible.
Job here for another Monarch meetup with Notte Music Studios. Do you guys mind introducing yourselves for everybody watching?
Yeah. I'm Rachel Gordon, and I teach flute and early childhood music classes here.
And I'm Caitlin Reese, and I teach mainly piano, violin, and also early childhood music.
Great. Well, thank you guys for being willing to do the Monarch meetup. Can you guys first just start off with what is Notte Music Studios?
So we provide private music lessons. We have group music classes. So we have a
Children's choir.
Children's choir, and our private music lessons include piano, violin, flute,
cello, and the option for any band instrument at a beginning to intermediate level as well. Here at Notte Music Studios, there's 3 main elements that we believe are integral in fostering a love of music, and those are a positive learning environment where the student is supported and they love it, they have fun. High quality repertoire, which is the music that we play, that we listen to, that they perform. Quality is very important in that, and also just a very well-rounded experience, giving them a chance to try as many different things as possible.
So pretty much for the most part, anybody that wants to learn an instrument should stop in here to ask some questions from you guys.
Absolutely.
definitely.
So now we know that a little bit more about Notte Music Studios. Can you guys each share personally how you guys got to this point with Notte Music Studios?
That's a good story.
You start.
Okay, so we met like 13 years ago when I had just moved to Sandpoint, and Caitlin had lived here for a long time. And we realized we had the same passion for music and love of music and love of teaching music. And so we kind of just had this dream, like in passing, wouldn't it be awesome to start a music school in Sandpoint? It's the perfect town for something like that. And then we both kind of went our separate ways to finish our education or further our education. And she got married, I started a family. And then...
And we were both teaching out of my home
in 2015.
In 2015, yeah. And so then after that point, we were like, oh, okay, I'm going to be having a kid. And so we decided to start a studio, and we found a space. And that summer, we did our very first music garden class in the basement of the First Presbyterian Church.
That's where we really started, sort of.
And then we just moved on from there, and we went to this really small, really ghetto house that we moved all our instruments into and taught.
It was a stepping stone.
It was
That's what we call it, our stepping stone.
It was a stepping stone for sure. And we had then an additional teacher, and then soon added a 4th teacher. We just continued to grow, and then in the spring of 2016, we moved into this building. We've been here for 4 years now.
Great. So put simply, this has been a long building journey of you guys developing these programs, these classes. It's been a process.
Yeah,
it's definitely been a process.
And it continues to change, everything. We have different focuses, and we will build something, and then it's time to focus on the children's choir and build that, or as we have new teachers that come in. We've had a number of different teachers that have come through and had a goal to build something, and then one of our teachers moved to Seattle to build her own performing career, and we've had student teachers who have gone on to continue their career, and so I think that we have a great chance to also help a lot of teachers move forward in their own career, musical career.
So then, could you guys highlight some of the specific tangible skills you guys think help you two individually do so well at what you guys do?
Yeah.
I mean, we both studied music in college, and I mean, I think that was, you know, a really good framework. We both grew up doing music, and obviously building what we love and learning what we love, learning to teach better, and getting feedback with that was huge.
The other thing too, I think we found early on about the combination of our experience. Caitlin has a piano pedagogy degree, and she has experience with the early childhood music through Music Garden. And I have a degree in flute performance and K-12 music education. And I did my master's in flute pedagogy, and I've done choir and band. So, and Caitlin has the violin side too. So if you bring those together, we really feel like we are able to set a foundation for a really well-rounded music school, and we kind of rounded each other out in that way. So
yeah.
So now moving into more of the idea that you guys are entrepreneurs. I mean, definitely, music backgrounds, but you guys own your own business, you guys manage it. How did that come to be an idea for you guys, where you knew you wanted to do your own thing?
Well, when we first met, we were both Mary Kay consultants. But then all growing up, I had always kind of run my own business as well. And so just having kind of that background, my parents owned their own business. And so we kind of had a bit of an idea of what skills we needed, and what it would take. But then we also know to reach out and ask for help when we need it. So we've been doing that a little bit more recently as well, because with everything changing, learning to reach out is very helpful.
And I think, and for me, I also grew up, my dad was a small business owner, and I managed his business through college. So I got to see some of that. And I think the other part of it is we both have families, and we desire to be available to our family. And so owning our own business gives us some flexibility in pursuing our goals at home.
So now knowing more about who you guys are, why you guys got into starting the business, you guys have experience, like you said before, you've been doing this for a while. What is one piece of advice you guys would each give to maybe an entrepreneur out there looking to start their own business, and maybe even a business in an industry like this?
It's hard to pick one piece of advice.
It is really hard to pick
We've
one
learned
piece of
a
advice.
lot over these 5 years, and I think sometimes the more we learn, we realize the more we have to learn.
I think one of the main things is always support your community with what you're doing. You always want to be reaching out and collaborating with, for us, music, collaborating with the other musicians in the community. I think that's been really important for us, and why we've done so well.
And
at the same point.
Yeah, I think on the business side of it, having some mentors and people that you can just reach out to all along the way that have been in that same field running their own business, and we've had that around the country actually. So.
Yeah.
So do you guys have any promotions right now, or any open classes that people should be aware of?
Yeah, currently we're running 10% off for anyone who mentions the Monarch meetup for private lessons. Your first month will discount that off.
And we do have openings in all of our studios right now. So flute, piano, violin, we are scheduling cello lessons for August, and any woodwind or brass instrument, we have openings for those right now. And then we also have some pretty awesome classes that we run in the summers. We always do a Pathfinders class, which is an instrument exploration to help students decide which direction they want to go musically. And we have our Music Garden classes available for babies all the way through preschoolers. And then we're doing a really exciting new camp in collaboration with True Art down on First Avenue in Sandpoint. And it's going to be a pretty awesome collaborative camp between art and music, learning about those relationships. So lots of fun options for the summer.
Well, thank you guys so much for being able to be a part of the Monarch meetup. We appreciate all you had to say, and yeah, hopefully we see some more students in here.